What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Courtside Culture Podcast. Today, we got my brother in the building, one of Wilson's finest athletes. He came up at Beddingfield and then Greenfield, and then took his talents to play collegiately at Gardner-Webb and Barton College. And now, he's walking in purpose and giving back. What I love about my guy's story is it's not just basketball. It's about life, lessons, mistakes, and bounce backs. He is the definition of perseverance. Please welcome to the Courtside Culture, my guy, Brian B. McNair.
What's going on,
What's
brother?
up, bro?
Appreciate you for having me.
How you doing, man?
Appreciate you having me. You must have ran out of gas.
Oh, no, never that, man. Never that. Never that.
I'm just messing.
Nah, man. It was due, long overdue, man. It was just time to tell the story.
I feel you. I appreciate you.
All right, we'll go ahead and start off. Talk about growing up in Wilson, man, and what helped mold you into playing basketball and football in the area.
All right, so starting off, I'm from Saratoga. So the first time I ever got interested in basketball, my brother, he was a little bit older, 4 years older. He used to always play. That's where I kind of got my grind and grit from. But I always wanted to play. They would never let me play. So he was down in Saratoga one day. He went and played at the park, and then my granddad they wouldn't let me play. They made me come back to the house. Went to my grandma's house, and my granddad actually built a basketball goal out of he had some plywood, and he cut a wooden crate, like a square.
Right.
He was like, "You can play on this. Don't worry about it. You can play on this." So that's where it all started from. But from that's how I that grind of always wanting to be accepted from my brother and my cousins to be able to play. That's kind of where my grind came from. That's what fueled me to play basketball.
Right. And what about football?
Football.
Because people don't know that you was a phenomenal football standout as well too.
Yeah.
Before you leave, and we'll talk about it a little later.
Okay.
But what started the football journey as well?
The football is crazy. Actually, Jared's dad, Coach V, the Salvation Army.
Okay.
He was like, "Yo, just come play," and I've never played football before.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, I used to play with Brian Richardson. We used to play pick up tackle. We have a water bottle. You go, run.
Yeah.
And all that. But the crazy part, when I played with the Salvation Army, which was, actually here.
Yeah.
I couldn't catch a lick.
Yeah.
He'd throw me a ball, I would drop it. But, once I went to Darton and got up with Coach Rogers, I mean, he gave me the confidence, and I was just like, bro, I'm not going to be this player. And I started catching. And from that, it was history after that. Though. I couldn't drop anything. They used to call me Randy Moss. That's what they called me. So, it was real good. It was just awesome, man. I just always do that. So
That's love. So take us back to your Darden and then into Beddingfield days, and what was your experience like there?
All right, so let me tell you this, the Darden. All right. Also, I don't want people to get offended. If I don't name anybody, I don't want them to get offended because when people come up here, people got to understand that they're talking about a time frame.
Right.
Right. So when I was in middle school at Darton and Beddingfield, even my Beddingfield and high school days, we weren't thinking about who's playing in high school. You know what I'm saying? We're just focused on what we're doing. So in the Darton days, I feel like I had the best middle school career there was. I started off at Spate actually for 1 year.
Okay.
I played there, and my most memorable game at Spate was we played Darton. We played Darton. They had everybody. They had Dominique Clay. They had Roll and Molly. Jeremy Howard was the coach. Yeah. And I was at Spate, dude. We had 5 players. I had my coach was Miss Crandall. Yeah. All right. Halftime of the Darton game at Spate, we're beating them. Yeah. And we only have 5 players. Right. And I'm the leading scorer. Right. We go into the locker room. I remember Jeremy Howard in there flipping out, like, yo, you get that one freaking player beat y'all? One freaking player? So we ended up losing anyway. I mean, it's 5 players. We didn't do much. But that next year, I actually transferred to Darton. And that's when Brian Richardson, homeboy Pookie, that's when he came in. We had people like Jamal Rode, Q Ball, Donnie Gaddy. LJ, Martez Finch. We had all those there.
Y'all was cold.
But at that time, I felt like we were cold at that time. Yeah. Not saying nobody else middle school was cold, because I heard, before us, you had your Dustin Marys and all them that came through Darton Vic era. that I never seen because, you know, I was a country guy.
Yeah.
So, but just speaking on my era, when we came through, man, our hardest opponent probably was like, you know, Forest Hills and Jeremy Atkinson, of course, and Elm City.
Elm City, he was out there.
We only lost twice that year, dog. We lost to like Tayshawn Marbury and what was the other guy name?
From where?
Rocky Mount. You know him, bro. Tall dude. He played with Tayshawn. I can't remember his name. But they were at I can't remember the school name, but they were there. It's the only two teams we lost to. But we ended up beating Jeremy and them again. You know what I mean? Like, the culture was different. I mean, like, you know, we're playing Elm City for the championship. I mean, Salt was there.
Yeah.
Like, and you probably could say the same thing, but I felt like when we were at Darton, dog, our games were packed.
No, 100%.
I mean, like 100% packed, dog, standing on the wall.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it was big.
That was a beautiful
time.
era of basketball.
Great area, dog. So and then we had a 6'3" point guard. Like nobody never seen Pookie out there.
Nobody seen my boy. Shout out my boy
from the free throw line. Hell yeah, shout out B Rich. Just pulling up from the free throw line. Yeah. And you know my game. I've always been the glue guy.
Yeah.
I've always. Yeah. I mean, I've averaged 20 and all that, but also at the same time too, you gotta realize, bro, we had Monique Spry, Shaniqua Clay averaging 30 apiece in middle school. Like, so it wasn't just like you getting a whole performance that night. The girls are dominating, the guys are dominating. So it was just a great era, man. It was a time. So just playing with that and then moving to Beddingfield, you know, freshman year, I played JV for a little bit, me and Pookie, and then we got moved up after the Christmas tournament. And I don't know how many I averaged. I was playing the forward then. I didn't even move to the guard, man. Right. So I moved to the guard, and then after that, you know, Pookie left, went to Greenfield, and then I stayed, you know, my sophomore year. You know, I played with guys, and, you know, actually, I got a story for you. Actually, that sophomore year, Coach Charles Howard was a great coach. Shout out to Coach Howard, because he's the one that transformed me to actual guard. Because, you know, I was a defensive stopper. Right. I scored, I would get stops, but, you know, I scored my points basically off turnovers and stuff like that. So I averaged 10 points off turnovers. And he taught me the rest of the game, where put me up to the 18 and 19. Right. So we went to NC State camp one year, all right? So this was my freshman going into the sophomore year. So, like, you know, your D. Marys are gone. Yeah. It was like me, Mike, and like Sabian Lucas and guys like that. We're playing the Molly Road, Jamal Road, Jamal Artist, for the Pies. So, you know, we're playing with guys like that. So that whole camp at NC State, dude, I'm averaging like 25 and 30. Yeah. And at the same time, we got our JV team playing. Now, our JV team is crazy because, you know, after we left Darton, they supposed to had a great team then. You know, you had your damn who was it? Ford, DeMarcus, Langston, X-King. Bro, we had TV. Terrell Benson was there before he went to Hunt. Doubt and all them, man. So, like, they dominate. JV's dominate. Yeah. But they coming to the games and watching me, you know, perform like. So, you know, we go to we eat in the calf and we go to the dorm rooms and stuff. So they're pitching game off me. I'm telling them, like, look, y'all gotta do this, do that. Right. You know, but I'm also telling them, like, yo, y'all the next, y'all the light, y'all next up. So I feel like just that whole scenario right there, man, just kind of built the game going forward. And I feel like, you know, if me and Pookie not went to Greenfield, bro, that team was legit.
Yeah,
I mean, also, bro, you got your Ken Spells, like the dudes that were dogs. Yeah. So, I mean, it was just crazy, man. And I don't hate the way that it planned out, but I know that, like, if, you know, Pookie would have stayed and we would have stayed, Beddingfield would have been on the map. Like, nobody would have been able to touch us, man.
For sure.
And you could say the same thing too.
I agree. And that'll take us right into the next question. What went into your decision to transfer to Greenfield, and how was that transition for you with new school, new teammates, new atmosphere, new everything at this point?
All right, so the decision to Greenfield, all right, it was two major things with that, all right, because I did love football. Speaking on the football thing, I had, being a wide receiver, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that, dog. It's not hard to get a scholarship. Mm-hmm. If your grades are good, dude, I had like a 3.5, and I could catch the ball. Dude, I had like Michigan State, Clemson.
Right.
Like I used to have all the letters. You know, we used to post them on our walls.
Yeah,
the coach's handwritten letters.
For sure.
I had all that, but it was a game. I can talk about this because I already talked to Coach Johnson, so I'm pretty sure he's okay with this. So it was a game, all right? The whole first half, they did not throw me the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm the guy.
Right.
All right, so I'm like telling my dad, like, throw me the ball, man. F this, like, I'm out. Like, I'm done. He like, what are you cussing for?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, no, I'm done. I'm going to Greenfield. And the second decision with that, I would talk to my boy, Nick Eddie.
Yeah.
Keyboard, I was like, yo, bro, I'm thinking about leaving. He was like, bro, do what you gotta do because you know, we trying to go in football. I know you're basketball because that was the one thing about Beddingfield. You know, Dalton and all them, like no different. You know, they were basketball players, but you know the people that I needed on football, I didn't have a full team to actually compete to go to that next level.
Right.
And they knew
you need to make deep playoffs.
Exactly, and they knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
And Donique was, I mean, he's my good friend, one of my best friends. He respected me enough to be like, bro, leave.
Right.
Like even though he was a quarterback, he know, like, yo, you my number one guy.
Right.
Like, but he was like, yo, just go ahead and leave. So I left off that and off of the fact that they didn't throw me the ball. But, you know, going back on it, I talked to Tyrone Johnson. He was like, B-Mac. You know how he talked.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, how can we throw you the ball when you got a corner and a safety and a linebacker slid over and you got 3 people guarding you?
Right.
But, you know, me being young in high school, I didn't understand all that. But, you know, everything, God has a purpose and everything works out for a reason.
For sure.
You know, but, I mean, we laughed about it and stuff, but, I mean, I won't take it back. But, you know, I do still think back when I watch Sunday Night Football. Like, I'm like, bro, man, shoot, like, Odell and all that. I'm like, yo, I can catch. I'm telling you, but my routes was like, they used to say my routes was like a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Like, you can just paint it up there. Man.
Yeah.
You ever play football?
Nah, soccer. Straight soccer. Nah, I ain't never. The real
I'm
football.
pretty sure we probably get into that later.
Yeah,
you already know how.
I didn't even. That honestly, that's not even like.
Oh well, let's go ahead.
We can go into that. So as we're going into, you know, why you went to Greenfield. Now let's go right into the Greenfield experience. So obviously we played soccer together. So talk about feeling that football was football.
You're right. So we went to Greenfield. The first year, all right, you weren't there.
Yeah.
All right. I want to get in that too. I don't know if you got that up there, but I got to get into that.
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay, I'm about to say, that's up there. That's monumental right there. But the first year, all right, Jared was like, I think Paxton Barnes' dad was like, hey, man, we need y'all out there, man.
Yeah.
Like, we get 2 of y'all to play defense, we win the state championship. So I went out there. Jared had played soccer growing up. Right, Jared Hinton, for those who don't know, Jared Hinton had played soccer growing up. I never played soccer.
Yeah.
Growing up, I played 1 year like Saratoga County ball.
Yeah. And
then Coach Creech snatched me up to the Wilson Kings.
Yeah.
And just a side note, the Wilson Kings is really what grounded me into that. That was a big monumental part of me playing basketball.
Yeah.
Just
to that level.
The military discipline, and you know, Jeremy Axon talked about it on the pod.
And Brian.
That joint was crazy, dog. Like it really still does. I mean, people don't understand like the connections that, you know, me, Pookie, Jared had. I mean, Jeremy Axon too, but just at Greenfield, what I'm talking about, we had we used to like do plate sales. Like I used to ride with, my parents couldn't come, I would ride with, you know, Pookie to the AAU games, and Pookie ride with me.
Right.
Shared where his draw, you know what I'm saying? It's deep. You know how that's. We were grinding, dog, before we got on a higher level, so it hit a little different. But just going back to Greenfield, and soccer, I played soccer, I tried it out, and I didn't know what I was doing. But then I came to realize, like, bro, soccer is the same thing as basketball. The ball's just on the ground.
Yeah, 100%.
For defensive wise, anyway. Yeah. So you know, I was about to say I couldn't go out there.
Just kick it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is crazy. So I was playing defense. I feel like I probably made all state in defense, dog. Just kicking the ball out of bounds. And
that's a fact,
you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Because I didn't know. It's one.
Yo, B-Man used to play.
I was talking to.
Bro, these guys are all these moves. He was just run
him,
straight through him. Kick that shit out of bounds. Fuck out of here. Yo, those was some good times.
The crazy part, I called Jared today.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you know what I realized? I said, bro, I was out there playing soccer, locking people up, kicking the ball out of bounds. Like, but soccer is all possession.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just ruining possession.
Yeah.
And we still blowing teams out.
Yeah.
I said, imagine if I could steal the ball and like give it up to y'all and actually go do something.
Touch.
Like, so it was funny, man. But, defense, basketball and defense and soccer correlates together.
Yeah.
Because, the first year Jared played back left. Back left, I don't know what you even call it, bro.
Yeah,
the back
defender.
left. Yeah, I was stopper.
Yeah.
So we would do just like we did in basketball. We just trap people. They'd be like, oh man, I remember one game there was like this dude Graham, man. Graham, you gotta stop Graham. He's amazing. Graham, man. We locked Graham. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Graham, bro.
Yeah.
Like we trapping him, we kicking it up, and then the year you came, Jared had hurt his hamstring, so you didn't even go to the back. You was up front. So I just kick it to you, and you just go get it and just do your daggone thing.
Yeah.
And I remember one game, I don't know if it was your year or my year, I scored one goal in my soccer career. I got 2 state championships in it too, so let me talk my age. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 state championships.
I do got 2 of them. They don't really know that I won. We won those. You know what I mean?
You got 2, dog.
Your boy was All-State twice too, though.
He was nice.
I was a monster.
Legit. Yeah. Bro, he probably could have went probably D1 in soccer.
Nah, not D1, D2, D3, but I could have played collegiately though.
Put you at Gardner-Webb, Fairmont, some shit like that. You can go like that.
But nah, man, we'll go right into what we were talking about earlier and what we had touched on. So, for those that don't know, BMAC is solely 97% of the reason why I went to Greenfield. He legit came to my Hunt games and hawked me down and literally gave me the reason. It wasn't just a basketball thing, and that's what kind of got everything. And I went and started playing pickup with them. And I remember first day I walked in, and Pookie was like, "What you doing here?" And it was like, "Oh, we about to turn up." And the decision was, for me, was not hard. You know what I mean? It was just more opportunity, more time to get in the gym, more opportunity for me to get better as a player. I love Hunt. It hurt me to leave my friends, as you know. Like grew up, all my boys from the mud, and it's like now you got to create a new family, new environment. Mm-hmm. I missed the public school, going to the football games, joking at the cafeteria lunch table. You had to be fresh every day.
The numbers.
Yes.
400 kids.
Yeah, yes. It was just a whole different vibe walking to the classroom. So just walking through the school, but man, like just basketball, like I wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff, I feel like, if I didn't go to Greenfield. So I do thank you for that, bro.
Let me touch on
Go ahead.
All right, so let me tell y'all. My junior year, I was like, man, we need a player. So I went to the Christmas tournament, and you got to understand the time frame. I keep telling y'all, it's the time frame, dog.
Yeah, it was tough.
Like Wilson, like when we were growing up, dog, like your barbershops was important.
Yeah.
Like your Dinks.
Yeah. ABs,
Snoops, yes. AB, like I used to live to go get my hair cut and let them be like, yo, you did your thing. Like, they also would give you knowledge. Like it's like he's not just giving me a cut, bro. Yeah. He's putting my mind
it's therapy.
in the right. Yes, it's therapy, dog. Like you going there. I'm in there at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Like in there just waiting. They talking like my dad, talking up. But what I'm saying, like I seen Jeremy play. I went to the Christmas tournament. I think Jeremy had probably one of the best daggone games I've seen. I got Pookie to come with me too. I said, Pookie, we gotta get him. After the game, Jeremy come to me like, yeah, it's lit, dog. It's my city. I'm like, yo, yeah, you doing good, bro. You doing good. Like, yeah, but you need to come over here though. Because like what I saw on you at that time, dog, it was like, yeah, you were the man of Wilson, but like I wanted you to be the man of everything. Like you was the man of the state.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you didn't see it at that time because you never been introduced to it.
Right.
The same thing that I went through when I went to Greenfield. Everybody's like, y'all ain't playing nobody. You going over there? You know what they say. I ain't gonna say it.
Right.
But
we're gonna get into that.
But they don't understand it. Like when I really went, and they don't understand, Jeremy. I went to your games. I even ate dinner with your family to try to sell you. Yeah. Like, look, Your mom made that damn banana pudding, boy.
Yes, sir.
Like,
top tier banana pudding. Shout out, Mom.
Bro.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah, try my banana pudding. I'm telling you, but I literally like. But you got to understand the concept of it, Jeremy. I'm a junior in high school, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
I'm calling you. I'm going to your house.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad are asking me questions like,
Yeah.
well, what about this? Or what do you think about this? And I'm giving them validation answers. Like, that's the type of teammate you want your kids to be around, man.
Yeah.
You're not getting that everywhere.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. And I feel like that part, a lot of my story is overlooked.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's overlooked. We probably get into that later, but it's a lot of overlooked. Because, you know, I played with Pookie and I played with you. And, you know, I averaged probably 17, 18 before you got there. I dropped down a little bit before you got there because I had to make sure that you felt comfortable because I convinced you to come over here. And I know what you can do. And I know that, yeah, we can blow all these other teams out, but when it comes to like a John Wall or something, I'm going to need you.
Right.
I need you.
Right.
I'm going to take care
deep,
of me.
bro.
I need you, though.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to go that far without you and Pookie getting. Yeah, so what if I win average 50 and we got blown out? It's not gonna matter, like, cause I want to win. I want to dominate, bro.
Right.
Like I have an obsession with, like, just being great. Like, but I want it for everybody. Cause if I can't enjoy it with the team, what does it matter?
And then when the team comes together, bro, everybody eats.
Exactly.
As far as recruitment and all of that kind of stuff, bro.
If we did not have you my senior year, bro, we wouldn't have gotten where we got, dog.
Yeah.
And I hate the fact that, you know, but that's just the adjusting part. You was adjusting my senior year. When I left, you took off. I said, God, where is this at, man?
It's always like it's a 1 year rule at Greenfield. Like every time you come, like that first year, you just like it's a completely different system. And then it's just, you know, speaking from a player standpoint, coming from Hunt, running blue. You know where to get your shots. And, you know, and now I come into a system where, like, you know, bro. Like,
do what you do.
You got it, like, why are you not shooting? Like, because I couldn't last year.
Are you sure if
I couldn't really.
I'm not coming out,
right,
sure?
that kind of thing. And then, I mean, and I wouldn't, you know, Coach Taylor was great to me at Hunt as well, but it's just like the position, I moved into a small forward role that allowed me to showcase more of my skills. I feel like that's just more of what it was, and then it's like, bro, these motherfuckers good. That's where it's just like all five, like hoopers, like make reads, and like you on one accord, and it's like, you know, for me, I ain't want to mess up, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm coming into y'all environment that's already been there, so it's like
it was ours.
but like, but you know, I'm a young kid, and it's like, all right. Like, I'll make this one more because, you know, you brought me over here. Pookie been killing it. Darian been killing it. Jared been killing it. I'm coming into their territory, and I don't want to be.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like, I don't want to be, like, the selfish, like, you know, F them, I'm coming here to take all the shots. It's like, nah, bro, I'm going to be, like, these my teammates. But that senior year when you left, oh, yeah.
I didn't think about it, but that's real, though, because when I came in, it was just Pookie, so he was, you know.
He was by himself.
Give me some help.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, yo, we doing. But it was like AAU too, because me, Pookie, and Jared Cahill all played
y'all
together
all knew each other
from like 8 and up.
Yeah,
so,
and y'all was all a year older than me, so I never really played with y'all at AAU, so I didn't really. We didn't have that bond that y'all had from AAU, so it was a little different. For
the
me,
crazy part with Greenfield, we were trying to. The whole purpose of Greenfield was because I was gonna go to fight at one time. Like, cause I just wanted to play with the guys I played with. But the whole purpose was we were trying to get Tayshaun and Rico there. And you.
And J.A.
Yeah.
If we would have got
Jeremy
it.
would not go with it, Mr.
All-time leading scorer at Fight, though. Shout out my boy Jeremy.
Shout out Jeremy. But
so let's dive in while we talking about our Greenfield days before we move on to college.
Okay.
Talk about going to war, man, against some of the best talent, man. And we'll pull this clip. But B-Mac is, 5'10", 6 foot?
Yeah, 5'10".
5'10".
You know, the box, I'd be 6'1".
B-Mac had the box back.
That's why I had the box, to get higher.
B-Mac dunked on Chris Middleton of the Washington Wizards, formerly. It was so crazy at Christ School. I'll never forget that. Like, went up right hand. I was like, we're going to pull the clip. Hopefully we can find it. We old now. We ain't got the YouTube clips like they used to.
That's what I'm saying.
It was amazing, man, like playing against that, the Ian Millers of the world. And obviously,
that boy, I know you gotta say
that boy Wall was something crazy. Mm-hmm. Talk about that game because I know Pooh talked about it, but he blocked your shot at the end of the game.
He did. He did.
And I'm gonna say it right now. A lot of us.
I'm gonna clear the room.
Let's talk about it, man. That was an incredible game. Right, what was going through your mind on that last play when he blocked your shot?
All right. Let me hit the Middleton first. Let me end with the Wall.
All right, go ahead.
Cool with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, bet. All right, so the Middleton, he played at Portugal. We went down to Christ School. All of us went down there. And, that was just a different breed.
Yeah.
What was the first game? It was Christ School versus somebody. And we like watching, people don't understand, though. We're watching Reggie King, Lamar Jackson, and all three Plumleys play.
Hey, it's different. You kids these days that think y'all nice. Yeah. Try all three Plumlee brothers at one time on the court. 3, 4, and 5 at 7 foot. Had nothing for them.
So we like, dang, we might have to play them tomorrow. Screw it. We with it.
And we had to play him. And Mason Plumlee, literally, I'm guarding him. He spins baseline, goes under the basket, and dunks like this while looking at our bench. I said, Salt, sub me out, bro.
What you want me to do?
I ain't got nothing for him. What you want me to do? Like, we ain't have nothing for him, like legit. And then D. Geiger, that 1 through 8 was all high major division. Yes, all high major division one.
Monster. So just talking about that, and the good part about that too, Salt put us in those positions to play those teams.
Yeah.
Before I get into it, he played. Like even at the top 100, when we went to the top 100 Carolina camp and we went to Plumleys, we're talking with them, we're hanging out with them at night.
Yeah.
All these top division players, Ryan Kelly, Luke, we're playing with all them. So we building relationships. So that was big. But that day when I dunked on Chris Middleton, I remember, man, we drove all day and we got out the bus and played, bro. We could not get our legs. Nothing was
Shout out to Salt. He's infamous for the drive.
Yes, dog.
Drive and get out. We could have got a telly, bro.
I was like, God. We drove a long ways, dog.
We needed a Norman tax back then.
We ain't had, we needed the Plex. We needed the damn, stem, something, ice. What's that joint called? The machine.
The game ready?
They needed the game ready.
Yeah.
But we played, I remember we were going back and forth, but we weren't playing how we weren't, we knew we weren't playing why, and we knew why because of the legs and stuff.
Right.
So I just remember jumping the gap, getting the steal, and I was just like, bro, I'm gonna dunk this joint whether I break my wrist or whatever, and I just remember going up, cocking it back, and just punching it on him, and he remember him trying to dunk. I remember Facebooking, that's when Facebook was popular. I Facebooked him, and I still talk to him to this day. Yeah. And every now and then I'll shoot him a text, he'll just laugh, he'll text me back. So it was just a good moment, man. That's just the vibes. I mean, you got to also think about the time frame. I keep saying the time frame, dog. Nowadays, I probably could, be still talking to him, but, it was Facebook. Nobody was talking like that, but we still keep the connection. But for that moment, that lifted me up. You know what I'm saying? That lifted me up. And I think that kind of gave a shift to the team. So I remember that clip. I remember Will Cobb jumping on the bench oh, my God. What? So remember that was a dunk on moment, and the Ferrante dunk on moment. That was another moment where I just really we just jumped up. Now the Word of God game. Now that's a bittersweet moment, man. I'm gonna tell you why it's a bittersweet moment, because every time the game come up, bro. Yeah. Everybody bring up the Greenfield Word of God game. They always leave my name out of it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know how many points I had that game?
You was cooking that game.
But do you know how many points I had?
I don't know. How much?
Google it, bro.
How many games? I don't know. How much?
I don't know, bro. It was probably 26.
Yeah.
I think Pookie had 25, I had 26.
Yeah. I only had 12 or something that game. I had an off night that night. Well, I had my hands full with CJ Leslie, but.
I'm about to say, I
couldn't do nothing. Salt ain't got no legs.
6'9".
All of them, we just jumping.
They got a 6'9" dude right there. I'm like, yo, so you locked in. You were locked in. You gave us what you can give us. Because you got to remember, too, Jared fouled out. So me and Pookie had to move to the point. So it was just we had to, we had Bill. You know what I'm saying? We had to work it out. Yeah. So, one thing that always bothered me, it didn't really bother me, man, because, I'm Salt. I'm but when people bring that game up, they never talk about what I did in the game or whatever. My points didn't matter. I know at the beginning, Pookie took over. I think Pookie probably had 20 in the first quarter, in the first half, dog.
Cooking, bro.
And then I took over the second, because I didn't score. I probably scored 2 points the first half, but I ended with 26, and I took over the second half. And that's just how we play, because we work through each other. Like, so going to the last shot, I was just like, in my head, I said, I'm a senior, bro. Ain't no way I'm not taking this shot.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, bro. But I done hit like.
Okay, now we confirm the reason why, y'all.
Ain't no way. I'm not.
I'm letting this mug go, bro.
You can't. Let me look at the camera.
Y'all boys got another year.
I'm gonna say this to the camera. Look. I'm gonna say that to the camera. Look. You pick the game now. You're not gonna say I ain't playing underneath the lights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, but you gotta understand the moment too, though. Like, I had just hit. Pookie went in there, they blocked his shot, threw it back to half court. I called it, pulled it. Tied the game. You know what I'm saying? I done hit 3 threes in a row off head tap.
Yeah.
Pull it to straight pull. I done hit 3, so that was my 4th one.
Yeah.
I was due for a heat check, right?
Yeah. At that point. At that point.
But what was I gonna do?
Yeah.
Pass it to who?
Yeah.
I got past the Pookie, but I mean, shit. I mean, it's whatever. Anyway, I shot it. It felt short. I ain't never worked on a pull. I snatched it back. I ain't never done that before. It felt good, but I ain't never done it before. I was awkward. Fell short. I grabbed it, tried to float it. He headbutting that joint, got to bounce.
Yeah, he athlete.
So
it was the dopest game I've been a part of. I don't know what, maybe my college career was when we beat Creighton at home when I played at Drake, when Doug McDermott and them was like 8 in the country. That was amazing. But I just think atmosphere, vibes, the number of players that went on to play.
Yes,
like on that whole court between them and us. I mean, 15 Division I players.
I mean, sold out at the JV game.
Yeah.
Pookie dad couldn't even get in.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It was a JV game, dog. Like
that's crazy.
It's one of the probably the best games.
Yeah,
I like because we stepped up to the plate, and we bust them when they came to Greenfield. Of course, Wall and CJ didn't play, but we bust them. So.
No Wall, no CJ? Say that.
All right, we beat them by like 30, dog. We doing like 30. But they just contest to us though, because people was like, oh, they're gonna fucking lose. They're gonna lose. But then we go down there and it's like we lost by 2, bro.
100%. 100%. So talk about your AAU journey, man. Your high school AAU journey. You touched on the Kings earlier, but talk about your high school AAU journey and how that led to your recruitment.
All right, so the AAU journey. Like I said, I played with the Kings. The Wilson Kings, I told you, shout out Coach Creech, Coach V, Coach Melendez, man, they instilled the ground roots that led to everything, man, the discipline, the working out, and a lot of people don't know that, like coming up, I was a defensive player first. I learned offense later.
Yeah.
All right, so that's why when people talk trash, say they don't see, like, B-man, what?
Right.
He ain't a dog, they say that, they say that.
Right.
Right. I just want to put that out there.
Go ahead. Put it all the way out there.
We're going to put it all the way out there.
Go ahead.
So they say that. I'm just like, man, first off, I start off as a defensive player. I lock people up. Y'all know that.
Right.
You know that. When we play together, best player, give them to me.
Right.
Give them to me. That's my goal, is to lock them up. And I learned offense later. But just going through the Wilson Kings and that discipline. So after we played with the Wilson Kings for a little bit, we selling food plates. Coach Creech took us, shout out Coach Creech, he took us as far as he could take us. And then me and Jared, we left and we went to play with the North Carolina Gators. Yeah. We went out there and tried out. We tried to get Pookie to go out. Yeah, they were tough. Yeah. I mean, I played with guys with Bobby Capobianco, Mike Grace, CJ Harris, Jay Lewis. What was the other guy name, man? Some more guys, man, sorry if I'm leaving y'all out, man, but Drew Askew. But I played, bro, we were top, man. And you gotta understand, me and Jared at the time, Coach V is driving us down there on Fridays. Yeah. We're leaving school early, driving us down there. And he's coming back to pick us up on Sunday. So we're staying with these guys. So a lot of our like middle school and like freshman year and summer, dog, we weren't even down here. We're living life with these guys in Charlotte, and God grace for their families, Mike Grace dad and Jay Lewis dad, who let us live with them and be kids with them. You know what I'm saying? Like go to the movies, we were kids with them, but we were like, not here. Right. So, that could take a toll on a kid. We're 13, 14, dog. Yeah. This is a lot. This is a lot. So just living with that, we got to see that there's a different levels to the AAU thing. Right. They were sponsored by Nike at the time. Yeah. So like when we're going on tournaments, we're flying out and we're staying in condos.
Right.
When I say we're staying in condos, not saying like me and your mom, like, you know how we stay in a hotel room. No, like your parents got their own condo.
Right.
The whole team stay in a condo, like the real world or something. So we got to experience that and build chemistry. So that played a big round. But I mean, we played against some of the top players. I remember we went to Peach Jam with the Gators. That was our first loss. We played against a guy named Orton. He played at Kentucky with Wall. I forgot his first name.
Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel Orton. And it was another guy. I remember walking in the gym, they were pressing. This dude was like 6'9", it was 2 6'9". I said, ooh. Because you gotta understand too, at this day, I'm playing the 4 with the Gators. Playing the 4, I ain't learned my guard skills yet.
Right.
I'm playing the 4 like, ooh, okay. Right. So they beat us, and we probably lost like 3 games that year, but we ended up not doing too well in the nationals, but it just showed me a different level. And then I went, later on, Jared and them went and played with CP3. I went and played with the Royals with Sean, Coach Wiseman, who coached Ian Miller and them, you know. So, and that was a struggle. And people don't understand that, bro. Like, when you're playing with these teams, my dad is picking me up out of school on Friday, 12 o'clock, to drive me to Greensboro to meet, just so I can go stay with somebody else in Charlotte all weekend. You know, your grades was good. You know, we A honor student anyway. But, you know, we're driving all the way down there just for practice. And just the practices, man, you know, what I learned was, you know, even if there's kids who parents are like a little bit more fortunate, you know, they can train, do whatever, you know, we didn't have that. That was the advantage that we had. Right. The grit, the grind. Right. That's how I made those teams, because they wanted their kids to have that grit and grind. That you gotta be born with it. Either you're a dog or you're not, and you know that. Like you can just see it when you train these players. I know you're like, darn, he got it. Like, this guy right here is one of them. He just had it, dog. Yeah. He just had it. So just having that grit and grind from the Wilson Kings all the way up to that, it just made a way. And I just, you know, I always made an impact on the Warriors, or whether it was the Gators. I wasn't always a leading scorer, but, you know, I always had, you know, the blocks, the steals, or always brought that intensity.
You was a player that they needed to win the game.
It's a glue guy, man. Glue guys, man. It was a glue guy. Same thing I did at Greenfield, man. I was a glue guy, man. I averaged 19 before you got there. Yeah. I sacrificed to get you involved. I still average 17. Like, I was a glue guy. You know that. I would pass the ball before for anybody to get involved, just because I knew later on down the line it was even so. That AAU journey was, that traveling, it did a lot for me, and it definitely put things in perspective, you know, of being on your own and having to have accountability. Yeah. Because, you know, that will go into your college life, which I'm pretty sure you're going to cover, but it'll cover it. It will cover that. So.
Yeah, for sure. So go ahead and talk about your recruitment, bro, and, you know, what was your high school recruitment like, and then why you ultimately chose Gardner-Webb.
All right, so the recruitment was crazy. Oh, thanks to you. You and Pookie both had the D1 coaches.
Hey, man, tell them, man.
All right,
tell them, man.
Hey.
Open gym. Visions, you listening? Open gym. We had 15, 20, 10 not the assistants coming out, head coaches in the gym watching us. I'm telling you, it was crazy. I remember Virginia, NC State, every mid-major in the country seemed like was recruiting me.
All right, he been modest. He saying 15, 20. Dog, let me tell you something.
It was crazy, man.
It was deep.
Yeah.
And when I say, like,
and this is practice, like open gym, open run in September.
You gotta also realize, at the same time these open gyms, you know, we got Ant, we got Suggs, we got other dogs, so they watching us play against somebody. Yeah. But when I say, like, he's saying 15, 20, he's being modest. I'm telling you, it was flooded. But it was because of y'all two. Yeah. But of course, I'm gonna eat off them, because that's how we rocked. Yeah. That's how we rocked. But they was in there for y'all. And of course, some of them was in there for me too.
No, they was in there.
I'm saying they were in there, but we had 5 players that could probably go D1 or play 100%. Ball. But I'm saying, like, you know, like when the Clemson coach flew in on a helicopter to see you and Pookie, like when the Duke legend came in to see you.
Tommy Amaker. He was
at
Harvard.
At Harvard. He came in to see you, met your parents. And I'm like, yo, this dude, you a Duke, like you love Duke.
No, he's OD.
So,
that was
and
crazy.
I was just like, bro, these guys are coming in to see them. So, we taking advantage of it, of course. But, me personally, and I know I had of course I had the mid-majors in there. I mean, we ain't gonna just skip over that. But I'm just letting y'all know, like, this is the time frame we in, dog. Like, you got dogs in there.
Yeah.
You got 5 dogs in there. Yeah. And the people are coming. So you got, your top, your mid-majors, and your D2s in there. And Coach Leavis in there, too. And shout out to Coach Leavis. He was one of my second picks on my recruiting list, just off what he talked about and everything. But anyway, the gym was flooded. We going at it. We always go at it, man. Yeah. We always go at it, and it was good runs. And Coach Exlick, he coaches at I think North Mecklenburg or one of those Mecklenburg schools. He's a head coach now in high school. But he came in, man. He gave me a talking to, and shoot, man, I was like, what? Yeah. Nigga, do what? All right, we're going to visit. All right, my first visit. So I go down there on my first visit.
Nah, because it's like,
let's not skip.
This is the one thing that, like, I wish I would have done, and I wish I had.
I'm gonna say the same thing.
I wish I had a mentor to go with me to be like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
I'm about to
first
say
visit, college, it's up, we outside, sign. Coach hit me with the, and don't get me wrong, my guys at Drake was all love, bro, but I didn't. Like, all right, well, if you don't get this guy, like, we're going to sign this guy, so we need you to sign by next.
You're my number one, but I'm number 2 coming in next week.
It's recruiting one-on-one, you know what I mean? And as a 17-year-old kid, 18-year-old kid, I didn't know no better. So it's like, I didn't even, and I've said this plenty of times on the pods before, like, I didn't even take the opportunity to go to, I'm talking about every school in North Carolina, UNCG, High Point, Charlotte, like, any mid-major.
Any of them, bro.
I could have went to. And it's like, I ain't even give myself that opportunity to take my 5 because I was so hyped. And it's like, oh, my parents love it. I love it. Coaches talk great. They took me to Cheesecake Factory. What? Go to the hotel. All my favorite snacks are candy. Boys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, like, I'm like, bro, this is
$100, take them out, good weight.
It's lovely. You know what I mean? And, but again, I just wish I would have took more time to think through that process on what I needed outside of basketball. You know what I mean? Like, when I go through that freshman wall where I'm not playing or I'm missing shots, like, all right, babe, I need to drive to the crib on this holiday or this, we got an off day. Babe, let me go get some mac and cheese, Mom. Let me reset with the family. You know what I mean? Like, let me
go back to where the roots were, man, and get it back. Right,
yeah, like let me go hoop with Greenfield on fall break and like reset. get my confidence back up type joint. So yeah. But go ahead. My bad.
No, you good, bro. That's another thing too, man. This pod, you get you ask us a lot of questions, but you don't never, I never get to ask you. So I'm glad you actually vented that because people need to know that you feel the same way too. Yeah. So, just going to Gardner-Webb, like my first visit, Coach actually talked to me. I went down there. They laid the red carpet out. My mom and dad standing in a nice room. I got Coach Lee, who played for Kansas, who hit like one of the shots to lead them to the national championship or something like that. Like, I don't remember, but it was before my time when watching college like that. But I know he was a GOAT. So, man, I go down there. I get with the point guard, Takayo Siddle. That's who I was replacing. He's coaching at UNCW now.
Okay.
Yeah. At that time, he was coaching there. Then he went to Hargrave. Coached all them. So I was taking his spot. Rick Scruggs was the head coach. So boom, I'm like, yo, he's telling me everything I want to hear.
Yeah, for sure.
But he stood on business when I signed.
Yeah.
I remember leaving him. I was like, he told me the same thing. Like, you my number 1 guy, but the number 2 guy coming.
Yeah.
So we driving back from Gardner-Webb. I'm in the back like, heck no.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to High Point.
Yeah.
But, they wanted Poogie. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, I want to go to High Point. It was nice. You guys know, we went to team camp at High Point. Yeah. So I told my mom, like, I said, Mom, turn around. We're going to sign. I'm going to sign. My dad was like, what? No, you ain't going to all your visits yet. And my mom was like, it's his decision.
Right.
And he was mad. Like, no, go to all your visits. He was right. I get to him. He was right. to go on all the visits, but you know, everything happened for a reason. So I went back, I signed, I went there, freshman year, Rick Scruggs, he honored what he said, I started.
Yeah.
I mean, I averaged probably averaged like 9, 11.
I think it was 11.
Know, man. It
was 11. That's really good individual basketball.
Look, you got to understand, I'm playing against Carolina.
Yeah.
We played Duke. Yeah. We played Oklahoma. We played Texas. Yeah. Like, and all these games, I'm getting off. Yeah. I'm getting my assists, but you know, my role is to get everybody involved.
Right.
So I'm glad you looked that up, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad you looked that up. I'm glad you looked that up, just so you know. But look, I know I averaged like 11. I ain't gonna lie to you.
11 is tough. 11. As a true freshman.
Yeah, as a true freshman, not knowing anything.
In the time frame.
Mm-hmm. In the time frame. So he left. Then when he left, this wasn't like it is nowadays. Yeah. Back then, like when your coach got fired, you had no contact with them. Yeah. You couldn't call them where they were going. Yeah. If your assistant coach left or Coach Essex left, he went to Mercer, which I wanted to follow him because he's the reason why I'm there. Right. I couldn't talk to him for a year. Yeah. So I'm stuck here. Yeah. We had a guy named Chris Holtman come in. Yeah. You know, I don't know where Chris Holtman's at now, but he was the head coach of Ohio State. Okay. All right. His best friend is the guy from Butler who coaches the Celtics. Okay. He's not coaching the Celtics no more. Brad Stevenson. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's Brad Stevenson. He told me he liked bigger guards. Yeah. Like 6'4", 2 something. I was like, bro, come on, dog. Yeah. So my sophomore year, man, I went through a whole slump of like coming off the bench. Yeah. And not playing as much. I was a crowd favorite. Yeah. Not playing as much. But the whole thing was I realized, because I was, you know, a little bit more mentally tough, that I'm not starting, but it's mighty funny when the game's on the line. Right. You got me in there getting the stops, running the offense. Right. And scoring, and we getting the dub, and now they're like, oh, good job, B-Mac. It's just mighty funny, but that's when I realized, you know, like, it don't matter whether you start or not. It just matter who in there when you finish. Right. Because, you know, that's what I had to tell myself anyway, to, you know, to keep me positive. Because, man, you know, I was depressed, man. You know, I went from, you know, playing all the time to not playing at all, man. Some games I didn't play. Some games I played 15 minutes, but it was the most important 15 minutes. Yeah. So, you know, that led to other things off the court, you know. For sure. Partying a little bit more, doing other things, and it just made me. I used to call Salt and be like, Salt, man, I don't understand, coach. Yeah. Because I've never not played for a coach. Right. And not gave them everything. Right. If the coach told me to go jump off, I'm doing it. 100%. Okay, coach. Like that's how it was installed in me. I ain't no hard player, no nut. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a nut case. You say do this. Right. This how you want the offense to run. This is what I'm doing. So I didn't understand it, and that was like a shock to me. And also, like, what I want the kids to understand, like, you know, when y'all watch this, you know, whether you're in middle school, high school, you don't understand when you go to college how fast all this stuff coming at you. Yeah. You got to understand, like, at the same time I'm dealing with not playing, I'm also dealing with, you know, my main guys, because my story is a little different. Mm-hmm. You know, y'all were my boys. Mm-hmm. I was a year ahead of y'all. Mm-hmm. So when I went to college, y'all was still in high school. Yeah. I could have called y'all up, but I didn't. And then when y'all went to high school, my sophomore year, when I'm dealing, y'all got y'all on, and it's hitting y'all. So, like, you know, it's good to have, you know, locked in friends. And I could have called Jeremy plenty of times, but I didn't because it's just so much hitting me at once,
young.
Dog.
You a young man trying to figure out yourself.
17, dog, you're on your own, and you just don't. And I just had to, so that's why I called, you know, I talked to Salt, and I was just like, man, screw it, I want to come home. Yeah. Because my second officer was Coach Levinson. Coach Levinson talked about, he's like, I've been watching me since I was a kid. Right. He's like, you're going to get your education. Right. I'm going to make sure you get your education. You're going to be something in life. Right. So I called Salt. He ended up hitting Coach Levinson up, and Levinson was like, bro, you want to come next year? You got it. Right. So then that's when I transferred to Barton. But like that Gardner-Webb, that sophomore year, because, man, I was on an all-time high. I was freshman playing. Like, it's...
You would have only thought it would have gone up from
dog,
there.
You're 18, it's hitting you like this. You ain't got your mom there. You ain't got your homeboys there. You ain't got Wilson behind you. Yeah. You ain't got none of this. You on your own dealing with this, and you got to man up and face it, bro. Yeah. And it hit different. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. It hits different.
I went through
and
the same
thing. You got to be ready for it. Yeah. Because if not, it will break you down. Yeah. Well, you could give up. Like it can break you down where you can give up,
you don't
bro.
Want to play.
I'm telling you, where you don't want to play, like, but you got to be headstrong, and you got to have a good a good background, a good foundations that's gonna build you up. So when you do, you can have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Right? And that's not even just like with salt down. That's also with God and just a good foundation.
Right.
So
I agree. Yeah. So I mean, as far as that whole transfer deal, like my coach got fired. Well, all 3 of my assistants that recruited me left after the freshman year when I played, and I started my freshman year too. All 3 of them left, and they brought all new people with all new recruits.
Oh, you know, they
same story.
They guys. So
same story.
Like, man.
So it just turned into, you know, I'm not working hard enough, and it was like, you deem the guy already. He's not better than me, you know, and those are still my guys, but I just felt this way. But nobody, you know, as a kid, nobody would, and I ain't have no way to drive home. Like, it's over. I only see my family once a year, and I don't think that they think about this kind of stuff, you know, the coaches, that it's like, you really are in control of a kid's life.
Right.
And you're not molding him. You're not being a coach.
Managing
like,
it right.
Yeah, you're not. And it's just, I mean, and our coach, we had some coaches, man, that like literally used to call us, you know, excuse my language, pussies.
Yeah, you know how they do.
And I'm just like, bro, like, there's ways to effectively communicate, get your point across, yell, scream, you know, but like, you know, you being a little bitch right now is to me, is like, all right, bro. First of all, I don't know you.
So it's like
to
me, it's like
100%. So right,
so like,
who are you talking to?
But that's the
like,
mindset.
and then it's like a respect level, bro.
Right.
Like I'm
Exactly.
getting up, working and practicing, but like,
Man,
I get that's maybe what your coach needed, whatever.
Right.
What your coach did to you to mentally make you tough. Okay, bro. I can take the yelling and screaming, but like, it's the calling out the name.
Right.
It's just like, okay, I get it. Maybe you're being tough, bro, but like, I can't get with it, bro. And then like, you're not playing. So I got to the point where no matter what I do, it's not gonna matter. I can stay in the gym at 3 a.m.
That's it.
and shoot.
That's it.
You got your guy.
That's it.
So it don't matter.
Right.
I can have a
That's
great
it.
practice. Oh, we think about don't worry about it, bro.
That's
like,
it.
Just
You
so
right.
now I'm a turn. I'm gonna have a great time.
Right. Exactly. I'm gonna live it up.
Having
till
a
I
great
leave
college
this year.
career. I know what I mean? I threw the parties. I was the guy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And all my teammates had a great time. You know, and I think that was the depression, and that's how I masked it.
That's how we dealt. Yeah.
I masked it with, you know, okay, well, I'll be the guy off the court since I ain't playing anyway.
Still the glue guy. I'm gonna keep the family. I'm gonna keep the team
Yeah,
together.
so
but
right. And it never let
something
it affect my teammates.
Right.
But then my head coach got fired, and I said, all right, it's time.
I gotta go.
It's time. Because I said I'm gonna stop playing basketball.
That's everybody that believed in you gone.
Yeah.
Bro. You had it worse than I did.
Yeah, I had to stop playing. I said I'm gonna stop playing and just graduate. That's where I was at with it. I hated the game of basketball. I hated, like, I was walking by in that spring when he got fired. I'm like, I'm about to go start playing beach volleyball in the middle of freaking campus and just doing what I want. And graduate. It's over, bro. I'm just over. It's not bringing me no joy. So, you know, then my coach, Coach Lombardi, shout out, I talked to him today. He drove, put my name in the portal. He drove from IUP, which is in Western Pennsylvania, to my parents' house, about 7 hours, and had dinner with my parents while I'm still on campus at Drake in class.
Dang.
So, and then, like, all right. Took a visit. It got me 2 turns. So I didn't have a good showing the next day because all they going off of is film and synergy at this point.
I get
but
you.
I mean, I get there, man, and it's just like the accountability that Coach held me to, the standard, and he always is like, Lombardi is like Italian, so he always reminds me of a mafia guy, but he's just super smooth and like he's here with it. So like if I do something or I wasn't playing, you know, that first year was an adjustment, but you know, if I wasn't playing the right way or if I was unfocused off the court, you know, hey, we don't do that here. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, and then I never forget this. He brought me in to the office. Let's have a coach meeting, coach player meeting. Hey, JJ, that's what he used to call me. Hey, JJ, you know, I know everything's new. I know you coming from Drake, but, you know,
Is this the football story?
No.
Okay. Is that the same coach though?
Yes.
He's legit.
Yeah.
I like that story when you told me that. I was like, yo, he different.
Yeah, he's different. Yeah, but
He could have been like, you know, get out of
for
he
real.
was like, nah, I brought you here for like that.
Yeah, he was on one.
That's the
and
one I
then
wanna play
this
for.
was like mid-season. We having a good time. You know. Hey, I'm thinking about. You ever thought about coming off the bench?
No.
Ego,
right?
pride. Play Division I, high recruit high school. Oh, all right. Came home that summer, shredded. Me and Pookie in the gym 2 times a day. I'm not, bro. Like, I came back with a 6-pack. And I said, Coach, and we went to the national championship that year. And just really was focused. I didn't go out during season. Nothing, bro. Didn't drink. I was super locked in. And,
That's crazy.
And just to see it go from the low at Drake to the national championship and playing on CBS with my brothers, you know what I mean? I got brothers on both teams, obviously, but it's just reaching the pinnacle of it's the highest you're gonna get.
That's the highest
It's the highest you can get is the national championship. We lost, but it's the highest. You know, I went back for my 10-year reunion this February.
I saw that.
And like, bro, I got posters in the locker room.
When you realize the impact, you're like, dang.
Logo, like big banner, 2015, and it's like, yo, it can't be taken away. Can't nobody say nothing.
But at that time period, you so locked in.
Yeah.
You realize the
but
impact that it has on the
100%.
the culture and
100%.
the team.
And we just did something special, and it's, you know,
You want to know
it was
something crazy?
amazing, and but like his philosophy for me carried over into life.
Yeah.
Like he used to always say, and I said this before, have a man's day. And a man's day means get up at get up at 5, work out, get everything done. By this time, you done got 10 things done. Kind of like the Kobe Bryant mama mentality. And, you know, but he used to, you know,
Don't
wake
waste
up.
your day.
Yeah.
Like, get it done early.
You know, because that's what he used to do. You know, hey, JJ, I had a man's day this morning. What did you do today on your day off?
Right.
You know, did you get some shots? So it was always, like now it's, you know, what are you doing? I'm just, you know, but that's my guy to this day, man. And I'm thankful for the journey. And it was supposed to happen the way it was happening. But you don't know at 19 when you're going through it.
When you post your workout, I can see it in you now. It's instilled. For sure. It's still haunting you.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's an impact.
For sure. So talk about, we'll shift gears here, man. So when the ball stopped bouncing after your career at Barton, you know, you had to rediscover, you know, a purpose outside of the game. How was that for you, man? Life after hoops.
All right, so after Barton, shout out to Barton, man. Coach Leverson, like that's a similar story that you just told about your coach. I didn't even go into it, but he always, you know, hey, big fella, that's a stud right there. You're gonna be somebody. And a crazy Barton story for you that I've never even told anybody. Okay. I'll tell it here for you.
Yeah, do that.
I'll tell it here for you.
We appreciate that.
I'll tell it here for you. But all right, so when I transferred to Barton from Gardner-Webb, all right, so I went on a visit. I went there. I hooped with the guys. I got buckets. You know, I had Gerald Boston, Jared Jernigan, Aaron Brown. I brought my boy Keith Manley with me. Yeah. I had John Hart, Zach Fairclough. He had 3 D1 transfers to Barton. So we were legit. You know, I was just being young and dumb. Yeah. All right. So the first game was when I first played at Barton. I don't even know how to say it, man. It's crazy. So I tore my ACL the first game. I mean, like, everybody's like, the hype up. B-Mac's back. Like, I came off the bench, of course, first game. They trying to, you know, Kids Leverson playing ball digs. Yeah. Came off the bench. First game in there. I get the ball, boom, go on the transition. I fade to the corner like a Euro, and it come in and it snapped. I slid off the court. Like, oh, man, I'm done. All right. One thing about it, Coach Leverson was why I respected him and why he was the second on my list. He came up to me. I was crying. He grabbed me on my face, and he looked me in the eye. He said, son, I don't care how long it takes. You're going to get a degree, and you're going to play basketball again. Don't worry about the ACL. I got you no matter what. And that just hit different, man. You know, most coaches be like,
"Oh, it's over.
Oh, you can't play anymore. Let's see if he's the same player next year. All right, get out of here." No, he was like, "You gonna get your degree. You gonna graduate it. I seen you from 8th grade here. You gonna be somebody."
Right.
Like that belief just took me overboard. And you know, I feel like personally, you know, with my spiritual journey through God and everything, I was doing some things at that time that, you know, I still had some stuff from Gardner-Webb that I was still kind of dealing with. And actually the first time that I played high in a game was that game.
Ever.
Yeah. I've never disrespected basketball. I never smoked and played in a game.
Right.
The first and last time actually, that I've done that, I tore my ACL with Jeremy. When I tell you, it's 5 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Like 5 seconds, dog. It was the first time I ever played high, and I got in the game, and I literally got a steal. They kicked it up, tore my ACL, and I said, never again. I'll disrespect again. I knew it was wrong, but I was just still kind of dealing with depression. Like, man, whatever, bro.
Right.
You know, D2, I'm gonna go out here and kill this shit. But no, there's some dogs in D2.
I found that out.
There's some dogs in D2, bro.
Found that out.
So I had to go through that journey.
Yeah.
And that team was stacked. We had Aaron Suggs. I know you like, how? But we had Aaron Suggs. We had a bunch of people. Gerald Boston, you know, probably Mr. Barton College. We had a bunch of people on that team, man. And that shaped it when I had to rehab and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which I rehabbed back quick. We had a great trainer named Cole Burtz. He came from like Michigan, but he's probably in the damn NBA now. Yeah. But I had a great trainer, dog, who trained with me all year that got my knee back right, actually where I needed to be, man. And that's what kind of shaped me into like when I came back that next year. So when I came back, the next year we went. That was the 2012, 2013 team. That's when we went on the runs. We won this one right here. I didn't really. That was this one. This one right here, I ain't really contribute to, but you know we got it.
Right.
But this one right here, I contributed to. So that was the Sweet 16 run.
Okay.
That was in Boston. That was their senior year.
Yeah.
And we actually made a run. We only lost 8 games. We went 23-8. Okay. We won a lot of games, man. And I was the kind of the same thing. I was at Greenfield, the glue guy, man. Yeah. Probably averaged about maybe 11 or something like that. Maybe 9. I don't know. But I still had the assist and the rebounds and stuff. But that was a good team, and played with a lot of good guys, man. I learned a lot off that team, man. And it, you know, luckily we got some jury to remember it. And the main thing, that's really what helped me. And one thing I do want to say is, man, like kids nowadays, man, y'all listen up, man. You don't understand the impact that the culture and the city have on you, man. Like when you got guys, like, first of all, if we had a Powerplex or what you're doing here when we came through high school, man, they would change everything for us, dog.
For sure.
Which is the reason why you do it.
Right.
Because you realize if I had this, that's why you're doing it now. So like when
they don't take advantage of it, which is the craziest part.
The crazy part, I'm gonna say this. The crazy part, Jeremy, if I was in high school and I didn't even have the money to pay for you, I would say, Jeremy, can you put me to work? Can I sweep the trash? Can I take the trash out just for one session a week? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the type of drive that we have that put us over the edge now.
Right.
Like that's the type of passion that I have that will go over and see. People don't understand. Like, my freshman year, I had to double back. My freshman year, I got to watch Dustin Murray play.
Yeah.
Like, and Charles Howard was a strickler. Like, you made a D, 1 quarter. 2 Ds, 2 quarters.
Right.
So my whole freshman year, you know, I got to watch D. Murray play only the second half.
Right.
And I got to watch this dude put up 40 points in just 2 quarters.
Right.
And I'm like, God damn, I played the whole game. I gave you 17 on 13. So, but Dustin would always give us gems. He would tell us like, man, y'all need to do this, man. I ain't do this. And that's a lot of things people don't know about Dustin. They probably not close to it. He's not like an open up guy, but like, bro, him, Aaron Suggs, and Ant, like, and JR, I guess they call him JR Hinton, bro, they helped me through this whole process, dog. Like even like cause you just asked me about how was it after that. My man, I coached the women's basketball team at Barton for a little bit. But that whole year, I'm working out the men's team. Like, bro, I still got it. Like, why am I playing intramurals?
Yeah.
You know, I'm putting on like 50. Bro, why am I still here? So me and Junior got in Greenfield. You know, we used to keep the door slid open.
Yeah.
You know, Greenfield, don't hurt us for that. Just keep it. Salter didn't know. Don't punish him.
Right.
But we used to keep the door slide open. Man, I used to be in there at like 3, 4. Or hell, pickup runs.
Yeah,
and Jeremy used to be in there. Not Jeremy. Junior used to be in there with me. You know, because Jeremy got all of that.
Yeah.
Got the handle with the bounce. He used to be in there training with me, man. We used to go at each other, compete, and all that drive led me to playing in the summer league with Mo.
Right.
Mo told me to come play in the summer league with Trey.
Right.
It's crazy. Everybody had that for. I got a story about it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Me and Trey. So me and Trey got co-MVP of that league. I used to go at Mo, trying to go at Mo, but Mo was like, he was kind of done with the overseas thing.
Yeah.
But I used to get at him. Montrez played with us too. Yeah. And so like just all these guys that you've had up here, it's crazy that I have a story with all of them, man, because I remember at Beddingfield, my sophomore year, we played Nat Central with Trey. I had 43, I think Trey had 45. We went back and forth.
Yeah. And
they actually won, but like it's just stories like that, dog, that we just compete, man, and it's just crazy how it all just come full circle, man. When you look back on it, like just when you text me to come, man, it's crazy that because you don't think back on the past. You try to look towards the future, bro.
You don't think about what you've done. Yeah.
But when you
don't really get to. I mean, episodes is also therapy. You don't get to really tell your story. Not a lot of people really know what happened on the inside and why I did this and why I did that. And it's a very refreshing thing. You know
it is, dog. So I was happy. So, I mean, just after basketball, like I said, I'll get back to the point. Like after that, so I coached, and then I went over to the USA Select. I went with Coach Ken Martin, who runs that. I went overseas for like 3 months, and I tried out for a bunch of teams. And I done that for like 3 or 4 years. Tried out, nothing ever worked out. But I played on some teams, and it was just, it was what it was. I came back, had a kid, so I just gave it up. And like you said on the other podcast, dude, I had the life hit.
Yeah.
So I swallowed my pride. I was working at Food Line. That was so embarrassing, dog. I used to fucking have my hat down, like hiding in there. I went to school for criminal justice, so to get a degree in that, and then I went to work at Old Coos for a little bit. I know you used to come in there, man. I was just trying to find a way, just trying to find my identity, man.
Right.
And I ended up, a lady coming in named Darlene Hall. She was like, man, you went to school for criminal justice, just come be a cop. So I applied, I went through BLET. I didn't make it the first time. I failed BLET because I was working. Like how BLET works is like you go to school from like 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. I was working at Oakuz from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So I was sleeping in the parking lot. When I got off Oakuz, I was sleeping in the parking lot at the community college, going to BLET, trying to pass that. So, I'm in class, just trying to make it. Yeah. Luckily, I got a sponsorship the next year by Sheriff Dexter Hayes, who paid for everything. I didn't have to work at Oakuz no more. Yeah. Of course, I passed everything with fine cleverness. You already know that. So that's how I kind of transitioned into the law enforcement side of things.
Okay, cool deal. So during that time period before you went into law enforcement, you got in some trouble.
Definitely.
What, clown? So you got in some trouble, man. Had some stuff going on, man. Talk about what you were going through in that point, and that's just real life hitting you after basketball.
Definitely.
And how did you handle that mentally? And you can dive as deep as you want to go.
I dive all the way deep. Yeah. I'm trying to help the young kids, man.
So talk about that for a little bit.
I'm full honesty, dog. Ain't nothing hidden. Because in law enforcement, you got to put everything on your F3, so you can't hide nothing.
Right.
So everything. All right, I don't even know which trouble you talking about, but look.
Just dive into whatever story. Yeah.
So look, I'll tell you this about the Barton one. In the Barton trouble, I ain't gonna say the trouble, but so one night I had got into a car accident. I had actually hit an electrical pole, and I had got charged with some things.
Right.
And they said I was drinking and stuff like that,
Right.
But anyway, my senior year at Barton, I had to sit out until, you got a pending court case. You can't play you can't play the collision level. So
Right.
I missed my entire first half of my senior year at Barton. I couldn't be with the team. I had to work it on my own until that court case got handled. The court case got handled, and then I came back January. My first game, I think we played North Greenville, and I dropped like 24 points. And Coach Leverson, if you ask him to this day, he was like, "Man, when you changed that whole team." Through that year, I don't know how many I averaged, probably about 13, 15. I don't know what it was. You probably know what it was. But anyway, just off the second half, dog, I made 13 all conference, which is amazing. If you only play like what, 6 games, 7 games, a 13, like, and that showed me like, man, and see, if you were focused,
Right.
you could have been first team All-American. You could have actually did something, like, so that kind of put me down with the trouble, and also had like some other charges, just being stupid in college. Like, you're gonna be young, you're gonna be stupid, man. Some like marijuana charges, just dumb stuff, bro. Like nothing like real, but like just little stuff like marijuana, like little roaches and you know what I'm saying, possession or whatever. Little misdemeanors that all the stuff got dismissed, but it's just, I didn't realize it till I went into law enforcement that little stuff would hurt you, going on. Even though it don't mean nothing, it's dismissed, but just pack it onto your record, it will hurt you, which is why I kind of went into law enforcement to try to help these kids so they don't make the same mistakes that I made. I barely got that job, but now I'm helping and trying to flourish kids to not get into what I got into, even not just with law enforcement, with any job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just going through that and the trouble, I mean, I wouldn't really call it trouble. I would just call it trials and tribulations, man. I had to learn it because, God was trying to put me back on this narrow path that I had got off of, and he just wanted to, like, look, I have a destiny for you, dog. I got a purpose for you.
Right.
Like, just like you, man, you got a platform, you got a purpose. Like, he wants you to reach people. He wants you to tell them how it is and how to live and how these kids can make it. Like, it's up to them to take it. But you're offering it, and I just felt like I had to go through that to be who I am today, man.
Yeah, agreed. Well, talk about your coaching, man. So now you're coaching at Hereford County. Mm-hmm. What made you, was that you missing the game that made you want to get back to it?
Definitely, dog.
And what's been the most, talk about your coaching at Hereford County, and then what's been the most rewarding part about working with the young athlete today?
Hereford County, man, it's, different than Wilson, I'll tell you that.
For sure.
So, small county, man, it's big county, but it's small. It's all one school. It's a little different from what we came from, man. It's a lot of kids, violence on kids. I don't understand it. Like, all kids, like Murphy-Run and Hosky, they're all beefing. I don't understand it. But what I'm trying to do is bring the city together, through basketball, because that's what I can preach through and help them. Actually, when I got down there, the first year I wanted to help. I was in law enforcement, doing my thing, but the gang gonna scream at you, call you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm working the games on the sideline, like
going crazy. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
So luckily, Hereford County, I don't know if you know this, but they had a coach named Charles Simmons, who is a legendary coach. He coached for like 50 years.
Okay.
His best friend was Harvey Reid, if that puts it in context.
Yeah.
He actually retired because he didn't want to break Harvey Reid's record in wins. That's how many wins he got. So he is, he's in the North Carolina Hall of Fame and everything. But anyway, I got in contact with him. I was like, man, I want to help you out. Like, I see he had some help, but I was like, man, you need some. I got you.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, come on. I was like, no, I can't come on this season.
Right.
Because you know how kids are, man. Especially me in uniform, they not going to, you can't come in halfway. These kids, you got to be all in, or don't even do that, because they got enough people in and out of their life that's not committed. So you know how that is. Like, you got it. If you're saying we're working out this day and that day, and they looking forward to it, and then you start saying like, then we gonna cancel the day. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, oh man, So I just told him, like, just wait. All right. So the next year I come on, we go to the third round. We lose to Goldsboro. We was Goldsboro on a buzzer beater too, man. We had a good team, man. Kivion Rogers, J5, Ramez Williams. We had a good team, man. Shamir, we had a good team. We lost them. So then the next year, we had a rebuilding year with your guy, Coach Garris.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Coach Garris had a rebuilding year. So he came. He got another opportunity, so he left. They're at Pam Pack now. That's gonna be a good team.
Okay.
Pam Pack with what's it?
The Chase?
Yeah, with Chase.
Yeah.
Chase Smith is tough.
He's tough.
He's tough. On the look too.
Yeah.
He's on the look, but he's tough. So he's gonna be there with Chase. But this year, we got a new coach, Coach Rogers. I'll be heading up the defense and offense, and we all working together. But we're gonna be a good team this year. More like a Villanova when let's see who was playing in. Our buddy from New York.
Hart. Brunson.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be kind of like a team thing like that. That's the kind of system we're gonna have to run.
Right.
Because one of our leading scorers is gone, but the most memorable thing, man, is just dealing with them through that, and also when stuff happens in law enforcement, I get to be there too as well.
Right.
When stuff happens in the community, I can actually be there with them. So the kids is actually drawn on closer to me, which I'm shocked because people don't like law enforcement. Let's just be honest, man. Let's just be honest. It's one guy can ruin the whole thing. You know how that go, but that's not me. I try to be salt, try to be light. I'm different. I'm different. I'm there to keep back decay. I'm there to shine light. That's what I do. So people and kids can see that, man. When you're legit about it, kids can see that.
Yeah, they see right through it.
And that's the impact that I'm having in the Herbert County, and that's what we're going to work towards.
Right.
So, that's just the main thing, man. But just a memorable moment, man, is just being able memorable moment for me was just them accepting me, man.
Right.
And just taking in leadership and coach. We went from like kids not working out. Now they're calling me. We're training during the summertime.
Yeah.
Like they're even in football season right now, and they're like, "Coach, I'm ready to go to basketball." Like they're ready. I'm like, "No, I'll finish what you started." But like this is just the whole chemistry and everything, man. The vibe. I'm changing it. I'm trying to build a Greenfield, a Wilson Prep. And
what the kids
shout
need.
out to Ant because I called him and he put us on the I'm gonna come down here to the party boys.
Yeah.
I said, well, I appreciate it because I'm trying to build something too, man.
That's
and
fire.
that's what it's about. That's how we
what it's
give
all
back.
about.
That's how we give back.
Just to know that you care outside of just basketball. So it means something, and we do it through basketball. So that's fire, bro. That's fire. So talk to your father too now, recently engaged. Congratulations, first of all.
Appreciate it.
What's the new chapter been like? What does your fiance and your kids mean to you, man?
Man, she means everything. She is my backbone for sure. Crazy as hell, but she's my backbone for sure. She's my backbone. I guess I make her crazy. But the two kids, I have Maddox and she has two outside. I have two outside, but I claim them as mine too.
Right.
And I have Malachi, who's 6 months. And it's just a joy, man. That's the reason why I do. That's the reason why I do. Well, you don't know, but that's the reason why I do what I do.
Right. Yeah. I'm not there yet.
That's the reason why I do what I do, man. And I don't know, Trey probably didn't cover this, but you gotta have a backing, dog. You gotta have a backbone, because on top of law enforcement, on top of me going 2 weeks out in the month, with basketball season in, I'm like, damn, I come home from practice or games, I'm watching film.
Yeah.
And she's watching it with me. She's learning, we're training the kids and everything. It's a lot, and it's just for her to take on all that, it's amazing. You got to have a special woman that be behind you, dog. Even with you, it's no different if, you're doing cash, you're doing workouts, you're doing this. Like, for you just not to be home, like, you got to be understanding of
right,
it.
100%.
And not just like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, just that part of life has changed me tremendously, and I just appreciate it because I feel like that was my next step in life to get there. So, because me, I don't talk nothing, man. I'm not on really social media like that. I got woke up, after last year.
And you'll be in the For the Love. B-Man will be playing in our event in December. and the alumni games, man. It's always a super fun event. So happy to have you back, man, and just get out there and get that feeling of playing again with the guys warming up, a little competition.
I don't know if you're going to talk about that or not, but I was going to bring it up.
You can go ahead. But, before we get into our fun stuff.
I mean, you woke me up last year. Jesus.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all. It's all fun and games, but man, boy, I was hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was mad at you.
Why?
I was mad at Dow. I was mad at the whole panel.
Why?
I let this man talk about me like this.
I don't even remember what I said.
You did good. You let him hang. You let him hang yourself. That's what you did. You was like, oh what?
So when we're talking about the podcast last year for the love of the city, and Caden went on about we were talking about what top 5 at
just
Greenfield?
Great players. Screw that. We were just talking about great players, dog. At Greenfield.
No, we was talking about a top 5
okay,
at Greenfield.
Right.
And then we went to 10. And then that's when he was like, I mentioned you. I think I mentioned you.
Yeah.
And
he was just mentioning players. He was like, bro, come on. We had all these people. Like.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he was going on a rant just to I don't know if he meant that or he was just.
What he meant. Damn, what he meant. I don't care.
Talk about it.
But the whole point is, I'm cool with it though, because you can have your opinion. I don't care about it. It's all basketball talk.
Yeah.
It did what it's supposed to do. I don't have no beef against LeBray.
Yeah.
I don't have no beef against LeBray, but it's all good. It's just, at that time, it just woke something up in me. Like, dude, you were saying.
Again, you gotta let's put some respect on.
That's what I'm saying.
On
dog.
what people have done and created, and what people have worked there harder. And I think that's kind of why the Beddingfield guys kind of felt that way too, because some of them did play, collegiately as well, and it's like
which they should have.
We get it. Everybody's career isn't as decorated as others, but
it could have been, and that's not. But that's not on them. Like it's just. Like it's what they realize now, they probably could have. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's situations. Everybody have a green. You know what I'm saying? Bro, man, it pisses Jeremy. I'm being light right now. I'm trying to hold back.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to hold back.
This is a place of truth and honesty.
It made me. Bro. I gotta be salt and decay, bro. I gotta keep back decay, dog. I'm telling you. But listen, man, it made me mad because he can have your opinion on me, but it's. Like as much as I've worked, and to say that, and to come out your mouth that I don't play when the lights are on, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I can name a bunch of times I played when the lights are on. I'm like, 2009 McDonald's All-American nominee, dog.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
You got that? Like, who got that? Like, come on, bro. Like, this is in the pudding, bro. It's in the pudding, but. A lot of my stuff get overlooked because of Be Rich, which I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because that's how it is when you play with a bunch of dogs. You, Jared, bro, come on. Even Jared's career got overlooked.
Right.
Jared was a dog.
Yeah, Jared was crazy.
Bro, we had how many teams can you play with where you ain't got to worry about setting no offense up, your point guard getting ripped at half court. If they press him, he going to beat it by himself. Double team, he going to split it.
Shout out to my dog,
bro.
Jared,
we had it.
Salt was just over there like this.
Exactly. Oh, we had
Jared. Look, head tap. I got it. Right. That's got to be a super luxury to have a team.
People
like
don't
that.
understand that, bro. All we had to do is literally come down and get the ball and just go to work.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot. But just speaking back on that, calling me out because I had to address it.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was good. For the game, it got me boosted up to play the game. And like I said, everybody can have their opinion on it.
Yeah.
And but the validation on the opinion just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But if you pie, then pie, bro.
Yeah.
But also, you can set the game up one-on-one here. No respect. You can set the game up. He said anybody want to play on one-on-one, we can do it.
Yeah.
It's going to get ugly, but we can do it.
Well,
and I ain't pie. This ain't no pie, Jeremy.
December the 14th.
This ain't no pie, bro.
December the 14th, we on opposite teams.
Okay, all right.
We just dropped the draft on our Facebook page.
There we go.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you'll get your wave through, and it'll be on.
I don't know. This could be first play of the game. But look, though, this ain't no boxing ring. This is the court. All right, you knock me out on the court. I give you that. You knock me out in the boxing ring, but on the court, bro, this is it's pudding, bro.
Yeah.
But Caden, I respect you, man. I loved you as a player, but and also I don't feel bad about even saying this, and I don't feel bad about his opinion because you got to understand when he was he was a senior. I only played with him 2 years, bro. My freshman and sophomore year.
Yeah.
So he only got to see me my freshman year where I didn't play as much. I was under Dustin and them.
Yeah.
My sophomore year is where I took off. That was his senior year.
Yeah.
And then he was out of there.
Yeah.
So he didn't get to see the Greenfield years because he's focusing on what he needs to focus on. And I also want to talk about that too because it hurt me a lot because y'all were my boys. Yeah. So when I was a year ahead of y'all for people who don't know. When I left and went to Gardner-Webb, I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have y'all. Y'all were still focusing on high school. Then when y'all went into college, we were just in two different places. Y'all was in the freshman year. I was going through the hut that you went through your sophomore year. So it was just different times. So just people don't realize how fast all this stuff comes, dog. How fast everything comes, man. And you're 17, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's crazy, but
For sure.
I just wanted to speak that piece. But, man, ain't no beef, man. It's just,
that's love. It's all love and competition.
It is all love and competition, but, I need my ones, bro. I need my ones.
We need that matchup.
I need my ones, bro. Shout out Sabian Lucas for speaking up for me on Facebook, too. You know what he said? You got to put more respect on B-Mac name, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah, some of the text
crazy,
for me was
bro.
like, okay.
That's crazy.
All right. So, those pods won't be happening this year. So don't we're good, bro. We still got to keep it to the charity game. And that's
say this,
I really want
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. Let me say this too. I want players to understand, like, it's a certain way to handle things. Just like your Terry Davis's what's the guy named from Beddingfield who got really upset? Miguel, like, bro, you don't have to, bro, your stat line is in the pudding, bro. Yeah. And the craziest part is that I don't understand how, this is me, I ain't talking about, I don't understand how you can call somebody trash when they played in the same thing you played in and dominated it too. Right. It's just different eras. Yeah. I can't speak on the Daquan Langstons and all their eras because I was gone then. Right. I can only speak on 2005 to 2009 when I played, and he's speaking on half of that. You're gonna speak on a whole different 4 years. So like when we talk, I don't want people to take things out of context. Yeah. I'm only speaking on my years. Right. I can speak on my years. I know I was first team all area every damn year. Right. So I was in there with Jeremy, Mr. Fight. I was in there with them. Like I was all-state, my all-state team at Wilson, not Wilson, but Greenfield was me, Pookie, John Wall, C.J. Lesnar, Ian Miller. Like so everything's like when we speak. Like I know some people get mad and all that stuff, but don't get mad because I'm just talking about my era. Right. I can't speak on Ants because I wasn't even watching basketball then. Right. I can't speak on after me. Right. But it is weird to see, and it's actually weird and it's fun to see because when I was training, I remember watching Rod come in with Kobe Edwards when he was a young boy and training. When I was training Serenity when she was young, and then Matt coaching him in middle school and working out with him. Us growing up, it's crazy to see them flourish now because that's what the kids don't see. Right. Like they just think, oh, Kobe just getting YouTube video. No, this dude has been putting work in for a long time. Matt has been putting work in for a long time. And me and Matt got something coming because he doing it with asthma. Right. You already know, I used to, first couple minutes, coach, sub them out, I run in the locker room, come back out. All right, now we back in it, we good. So it's just crazy. I just wanted to mention that too before I left, to just mention man, just seeing the growth of kids and people don't understand that process of it, man. It's not just a overnight thing. Yeah. Like these kids, I seen Matt do this since he was in like 5th grade. I seen Kobe doing that since he was in 5th grade. Yeah. This is locked in. That's a testimony to their parents. Yeah. It's a testimony to the community and who they're surrounding themselves with, man. And that's what we all need to succeed. So, people say Wilson used to be like a crab in a bucket. No, change it then. Yeah. Start supporting each other. Stop talking down on these kids and tell them what they need to know. And let's all build them up. I agree. That's the difference. Yeah. I agree.
Well, we're gonna move into some fun stuff.
All right, let's do it.
And we'll change that over. Give me your top 10 Greenfield Hoopers then.
Top 10?
Yeah. I was gonna do 5, But I said 10. You want to do 5?
I do 10.
All right, let's
I
do
do
top.
10. But look, though, my 10, I'm not going to be in it. All right? I'm not going to be in
You
it.
can put yourself in it.
No, I'm not going to be in it. I wouldn't disrespect Greenfield like that. I'm not going to be in it because I'll be one. It's like, no, I'm going to go, no order.
Okay.
I'll go, gotta go Ant.
Right.
And shout out Aunt Dad, who's the godfather, who started all this, bro.
For sure.
I watched that pod. I learned some stuff I never didn't know, bro.
I ain't know it either.
He is the godfather of it all.
Yeah.
To be able to make that move.
When nobody
get
knew.
that knowledge from God, it's amazing. So Aunt, I'm definitely gonna put Kobe in there.
All right.
All right.
White.
Yeah, Kobe White. All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Kobe. White. I ain't doing nobody who playing now.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't doing nobody who playing now. Logan.
Okay.
Gotta do Tree.
Okay.
Gotta do Pookie.
Yeah.
Got to.
That's 5.
Gotta put you in there.
6.
All right. I can't not put Suggs. Come on, bro. Are you kidding me?
7.
They need to put some respect on Suggs.
He
Man.
was
I'm surprised people not mentioning Suggs a lot, dog. This dude was a bucket.
Yes, yes, he was.
Suggs.
Right now you got.
It's tough because like I just said, when I went to college, I was following the you know what I'm saying? Because you got gotta put Sam.
Okay.
Sam.
8. Did you say Tree?
Yeah, I already said Tree.
Okay, you said Tree. Okay.
Sam.
You got AJ Sanders. You got what's my other guy? Flowers that played back in the day.
I got you.
Frails.
No disrespect. I'm putting Frails in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Frails and then because I ain't putting myself in there. Ooh, man, I don't know.
You got.
Give me 11. All right, I'm gonna go Donovan and I gotta put Jared in there.
Okay.
Donovan and Jared for sure.
Okay. That's solid.
Point. You gotta think about point guards that came through. I gotta put Jared in there. You putting Suggs wasn't a point. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he was a scorer.
Yeah,
Capital R.
Like,
Bucket getter. All right. Last question, man. Give me your NBA all-time starting 5, no position.
NBA. All right. I gotta go Wemby.
Right now?
Right now, dog.
Okay. Wemby?
Lucky he only played 4 games, but I gotta go right now. Jesus. Wemby. I'll go Shaq.
Okay.
Kobe, of course. That's my guy. Wemby, Shaq, Kobe. Magic.
Okay.
Ooh.
That 50 is crazy.
Damn, I can't believe I'm about to do this.
I'm about to say something wild.
Give me Bron.
Okay.
It's crazy that I left MJ out, though. It's crazy, but him and Kobe the same player.
Yeah, that's what we're getting a lot of top 5s with. It's just.
Him and Kobe.
Yeah.
Hit that next one, though. I see it up there. Go ahead, hit the top one right there.
Yeah, what?
The top one right there.
Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah. Hell
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we got the top 5
Yeah,
Beddingfield Hoopers of all time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm only going off my era, so I'm gonna keep me out of it. You gotta go D-Marriott. D-Marriott 1. And I heard it was what was the other guy named? Played with Pierre Parker, Dickerson or something like that.
Or Howard.
Well, I ain't gonna put him in there because I never saw him play. But I heard he was legit though. But I just want to throw respect to him. I'm gonna go D-Marriott. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go. Is Tree out?
You gotta graduate from Beddingfield.
So be more careful. All right. Dustin. I guess I'll put Michael J. I'll go with Michael J. I'm trying to think.
You got Howard Bridges. He wouldn't do one out of Beddingfield.
I know, but I didn't get to see him play.
Yeah. I guess it's all off. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he probably was, but
Yeah.
bro, I was a country boy. I was in the gym. I wasn't even going to games like that. That's the crazy part. Like I didn't start going to games till like Jared took me in and watched Spencer play.
Right.
That was like Reese Black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like I wasn't watching it.
Yeah.
All right, so I got Dustin, Michael J. I'll do Pierre Parker.
Okay.
I'll do Pierre Parker because I did get to see him play once. Shoot. I throw X-King in there.
Okay.
I throw X-King in there.
He was tough.
And, shoot, Dante Artis.
Okay. I like that.
He was a bucket. He was a bucket.
I like that.
I go there.
Cool deal, man. Anything else you want to say to the people before we end up?
No, man. I just appreciate you having me, man. And shoot, just to the kids, man. Hey, look, man. Y'all just go out there and do it, man. Don't forget your identity. That's my whole thing. Be salt, be light to the world, man. Keep that decay. Be light, and just don't let when the bad come, when they talk bad about you, don't let that affect you, man. Just keep grinding, man, because like faith without duration does not work. Mm-hmm. And what I'm saying is that through my era, I thought I was the best player there was in Wilson County. With him, with Pookie, but if you don't believe that, how can you reach your goals? You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe, you gotta have that in you. You gotta have that in you. So just if you believe you wanna do something and you wanna be a hooper or you wanna be a football player, whatever you wanna be, man, just believe it and go hard by it. But make sure your work ethic, back it up. Just back it up. No matter what they say on Facebook, no matter what the people say. But as long as you believe it and you back it up, just keep grinding. Don't fall into trying to defend yourself. Let God do all that. Just go and work. I'm a testimony to that. If you just grind, everything will work out. Everything will work out.
For sure. I appreciate you coming on, brother.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Good to see you as always. And thank you guys for always tuning in every week for another episode of the Courtside Culture. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Courtside Culture Pod. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Power TV NC. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.